Yo, what's up, YouTube? C Hackett Trey 17 got these Olympic 7s I just got in right here. Pretty sweet shoe. I was gonna unbox them, but there's kind of a story that goes along, so I didn't want to take forever and y'all not see the shoe. But got the face box, which is always cool. I think it's sweet to have like a. It sounds corny, but have an old box in your collection that just looks different. And I don't have a lot of OGs. Most of my stuff is new. I wasn't into Jordans like way back then, but actually. This shoe, right, not this actual shoe, but this model was my first Jordan I ever had back in 2004. When I was in high school, Jordans were not as big. I posted something the other day talking about K-Swiss. Everybody was wearing K-Swiss. And I didn't have the funds to afford Jordan. Ooh, whoa, what's that? I'll get to that. But I didn't have the funds to afford Jordans. So they just weren't on my radar. When I graduated, me and my buddy, he was my best friend at the time, he had got a settlement, right? If y'all from Indianapolis, you're familiar with Lafayette Square Mall. We went up there a day before these came out and paid the, I think it was Champs or something, paid the dude $25 each to give us the shoes a day early. And he went to the back and got them for us. And I remember feeling so cool, like walking around the mall, and a few people noticed it, like, yo, those don't come out till tomorrow. Because when these came out, they were kind of big because they had the 9 on the back. You know what I mean? It wasn't just a 23. And, you know, they didn't have early shoes back then. You really couldn't get shoes early. It's not like now, you know. So to get those a day early was like a big deal for me. Plus, it was my first pair. Like, I was flexing for a week. You know what I mean? Like, I felt really cool. Anyways, I purchased these off a kid, man. And you see I got duped. Look at this. He told me, he tried to sell these to me a couple weeks ago. And he said, look, the front end needs re-glued. And I said, you know, I agreed to a price. And he was like, well, look, this front end needs re-glued. So I'm like, whoa, I can't pay you that price. And you didn't even tell me that. And he was still asking too much, so I said no. He ended up hitting me back like a week or two later, lowered the price, and said, look, I fixed them. Like, they're fixed. You ain't got to do nothing. Sent me a picture. I don't know how he made the picture look good, because I guarantee it did not look like this. You know what I mean? But the picture looked good, and it looked correct. So I purchased some. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Like, I was trying to get him to send me the shoes first, and then I would pay him the money. Y'all know, you know, if you're contacting me to buy a pair of shoes, like, I didn't reach out to this kid. He reached out to me. You feel me? So he obviously knows who I am or follows me or something. You know, if you're going to contact me to buy a shoe from you and it's something like there's some type of flaws going on with it and I say, look, send me the shoe. If I approve of it, I'll pay you. Like, be okay with that. If you're not going to be okay with that, don't contact me. You know what I mean? Because how am I, okay, and this is no offense to nobody, but how am I supposed to trust some random person hitting me up, right? But on the other end, that random person that is hitting me up, knows me. I'm the trusted one, you feel me? Like, and that's not any offense to nobody, because if I do business with you a few times, I'll end up trusting you. We can do it however you want to do it, you know what I mean? But the first time, if you hit me up, like, you're going to have to trust me. Like, you hit me up. You know what I mean? Obviously, you follow me for a while. You know what I'm about. Anyways, kid finally sent me an invoice for these. He was trying to get me a Green Dot, and I actually did send him the money with Green Dot one time. And then he couldn't even get the money. He didn't have, like, a card to put the money on. It was a mess. Anyways, when he sent me the invoice, I said, look, you gotta put that the front end has been re-glued and is fully intact. You can see that's clearly not fully intact. He also told me the shoes were DS, and these are clearly not DS. Let me just zoom in and show you right here. Y'all can see inside creasing right there. On this side, a little bit of inside creasing right there. And then another way you can always tell if a shoe's DS, because people can clean the shoe real good. Look at the insole. Pull the insole out. If there's sock lint on that, they've worn them. You know what I mean? Because the bottom of this looks like pretty clean. You really can't tell they've been wore. But there is that minor creasing, you know, right there. Very, very small, but it's there. on the other shoe, and then there's sock lint on the insole. I can tell he tried to clean it. I've been around the block. I know how that shit goes. You try to make a shoe look DS to get more money out of it, and I ain't even mad at him for doing it, because I know how it goes. I know what people do. But yeah, so I hit him up. I said, look, you can either send me half my money back and we'll call it even, or you can just give me a refund. I'll send you the shoes back. And dude wants to not answer me, but he's an idiot. He's not familiar with PayPal. He doesn't realize I can just file a claim and get my money back. I'm trying to do it the respectable way and hit him up first, because, you know, I don't want to ruin nobody's PayPal. I don't want to file a claim and get somebody in trouble, you know. So I'm trying to be respectable, hit him up and say, look, what do you want to do? I'll give you the choice. You can do this or you can do this. And he wants to ignore me. He actually messaged me and was like, how aren't they DS? And I was like, come on, man. Let's not play games here. I'll send you pics if you want. And I ain't heard from him since. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. If he does send me that half of the money back, I'm going to reach out to some people and see if I can get this sole re-glued. The thing is, he did a really bad job on it when he did it. And you can see, like, there's glue marks right here. It's just a really sloppy job. Look at that toe box right there. Glue all over it. If you look on this one, you know, there's glue seeping up. So, we'll see what happens. I did pay $155 for these. Which is, you know, if it was right and the soles were intact, that's an amazing price. So if he gives me half my money back, I'll pay about 75 bucks. Hopefully I'll pay 50 for the bottoms to be re-glued, and I'll give me a little bit of a deal here. So we'll see what happens, man. CHackerTrey17, thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Hopefully this video was not too long, and you guys see the point I was trying to make here. Just be careful out there, because there's people everywhere trying to scam and trying to get over on you. And clearly, this was not even about trust. It wasn't that he didn't trust me to pay him if I said, you know, send me him first. It was that he didn't want to send him first because he already knew what it was. You know what I mean? He knew there was no way I was sending him money getting a shoe like this. You feel me? So I got to be careful too, man. I be trusting people too much, because, you know, I think, like, these are my viewers. These people are cool, you know. I don't know, man. CHackerTrey17, thumbs up. I'm out.